All right, party people, we are live. I'm going to cue the intro. We'll be back in just 30 seconds with a really, really fun show for you. Cool. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Jordan Stanley Payne. If I have not had the absolute pleasure of meeting you, I'm founder of the Kingdom Center and founder of Black Gold Trading. We do these calls specifically to help people. We want to be a resource for the community, whether you are in real estate, whether you are interested in passive income, whether you are trying to break out of the rat race and do something different with your life, saving for retirement, retiring a spouse, whatever it might be. So we just want to be a resource for you. Now, do we have a community? Absolutely. Do we have different tools that we provide for people? Sure. But on these free calls, I want to give you guys as much value as possible. So our topic today, passive income made easy. I want to start with some of the biggest misconceptions. So first of all, a lot of people say, and there's no such thing as passive income. That's a perception. There's no such thing as truly passive income. We're going to talk about that. It's never as easy as it sounds. You guys ever heard that one? It's too good to be true. Yeah? So these are all misconceptions that people have. The other one being, I need a lot of money to be able to play the passive income game. So think like real estate, man, I've got to buy the property. That's going to take at minimum a down payment. I've got to maybe furnish the property. I've got to fix it up if I'm going to flip it. Not passive income, but you guys get my point. I've got to go do all of this stuff. We talk a little bit about ATMs and stuff like that. We still have to buy it. You have to find the location. Is it truly passive income? Another influencer says that the most passive form of passive income is writing a book. Well, okay. Let's just say that you're just a normal person, a normal Joe off the street, and you're like, man, I don't even know how to write a book. So I'd have to go out and do research. I would have to go out and find out how I'm going to write it. I'm going to have to go find a publisher, etc. So is that truly passive? I mean, it might take you 6 months, a year, 2 years, 5 years for the passive income to start coming in. So there are a lot of misconceptions. There's a lot of bad information out in the marketplace. And the other one being it's too good to be true. And I know I mentioned this a minute ago, but I hear this all of the time. Dude, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. What a piss poor mindset people have. We're so scared of something or things that we don't understand. We're so scared of getting scammed or getting taken advantage of that we actually do nothing. We just kind of stay in this little cocoon and we watch opportunities go by time and time and time again because we think it's a scam. Even if we see proof, it's got to be too good to be true. There's got to be a catch. When I got into real estate over a decade ago, people told me the same thing. You're not going to just go find somebody that wants to sell a property at a discount and then find somebody that wants to buy it for more. Then I went out and made $500,000 and they're like, all right, well, okay, well, I guess it is possible. And then I went on to build a multi-million-dollar real estate portfolio and they're like, you can't do that using none of your own money. And then I did. You guys kind of get where I'm going with this. So a lot of times, here's a great example. For a long time, I mean, we're talking decades, the professional sports world, okay? People that would run in the Olympics, people that would, professional athletes, right? It was impossible to break a 4-minute mile. That was the perception, right? Anybody know this story? That was the perception. And then all of a sudden, this guy, I forgot his name, but this guy does it. It is now the standard. So what was once impossible, too good to be true. It's got to be a scam. If it's too good to be true, it probably is. 4 minute mile is now the minimum standard. Like now, if you can't run a 4 minute mile, you're not getting into college if you wanted to run track. You're not going to go to the Olympics, etc. You guys get my point? So bad information and bad perception, a lot of times people will project a generational curse. My family wasn't able to. Oh, I knew somebody that tried real estate. My granddaddy tried real estate. It didn't work out. My friend tried that whole trading thing. My friend tried that whole crypto thing. My friend tried blank. It just didn't work out. You're projecting like these generational perceptions and curses onto people. So I want to talk about a couple passive options that are easy, right? Too good to be true. Man, if that's your mindset, just get off my call. They are true, they are real, and they are passive. Okay? This is not go out and spend $1 million to get something passive. This is not going out and buying a Shopify store. I want to talk about a couple opportunities and a couple of things that our people are seeing wild success in that know nothing about the industry, that don't have tens of thousands of dollars, that don't have time to put into it. Okay? So the first one would be what is called a PAM account. A PAM account is a percentage allocation management module. Long story short, there's a pooled account where you could add funds to that is traded by a master trader. You do not need to understand trading. You do not need to understand the market, market news. You do not need to understand anything other than the fact that there's a master trader who knows what the heck he's doing that's going to trade this account. Now, when this account makes profit, you get 50% of the return as it is subjective to what you put in. So let's say that there's 50% and you have a $1,000 account, you make $500 on it. Makes sense? It can typically be set up within a matter of minutes, can be funded in a matter of minutes, if not an hour, and then it is 100% passive. Okay? So that's a very, very good example. Nowadays, with how the industry is and how the market works, they have stuff like asset protection, equity protection, stop losses, etc., to protect an account. I am seeing people that are generating anywhere between 10% and 50% a month with PAM accounts. That's pretty good. The other thing, which for a lot of people, including myself, which is a must, is it has to be able to compound, right? I don't want it to always be apples to apples. I put in X, I get X every time. My X needs to be bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger every month. So with compounding, how that works with like a PAM account that someone else is trading for you, which is 100% passive, how that works is you can take a percentage of it out as a paycheck. Sure, absolutely. I recommend you do that. The rest of it compounds and it compounds and it compounds. And every day that it's traded, it's making more and more and more and more and more money. Okay? That is a PAM account. It's too good to be true. Really isn't. It really isn't. I mean, it's very, very, very common. There's thousands and thousands of PAM accounts out there. Now, you need a trader that you trust. You need a trader that has a track record and a history, which we do. So that is the first opportunity. The second opportunity would be last PAM I was in rugged my 5K. Interesting. Interesting. Doomslayer forever. Now, technically, could that happen? Technically, it could. Keep this in mind, guys. When you go through a reputable broker, like if you go through a regulated broker, and that regulated broker is regulating the PAM, keep in mind that the trader can't really rug. Like the trader doesn't have access to your money. Your money is held in a regulated broker's account, and they're the ones that just disperse the funds. So they really can't rug you, the trader. Now, are there shady brokers and unregulated brokers? Yes, there are. So could an unregulated broker maybe take your money? I guess technically they could. But we're always advocates for regulation, right? Could a trader blow an account, which is maybe what you mean? Of course, if they don't have any stop losses, if they don't have the equity protector turned on, I mean, they'd have to be kind of a bad trader. Yeah, they have to be pretty bad in order to do that. So the other thing I want to talk about is, and this has become pretty popular over the past couple of years, and rightfully so, would be trading bots, trading algorithms. Some people call it AI. Some people call it EA, which is expert advisor. These are tools that are built that would enhance trading. Trading, especially forex, it's a 7 billion, no, trillion. I always get this wrong, Kiani. 7 trillion with a T dollar a day, not a year, a day industry. So our bots that we have built, that we've spent a lot of money on, these things run not 24/7, but pretty close to it. These things run constantly. These things are emotionless. These things only do what they're programmed to do. And just like with a PAM account, you can build in stop losses and equity protection, etc., so that you never blow an account, like Mr. Doomslayer Forever, which apparently had happened to him. So that's really, really cool. So I want to show you a couple examples right over here, if that's okay with you guys. You guys see this here screen? I'm going to go over here to community wins. Just give me 2 seconds. I just want to make sure you guys can see this. It looks like you can. So let's take a look at this. You know, Todd Stevens, 757 this morning, $450 in one night. Boom. It's kind of hard to see, but he also has a screenshot of his actual account there. Jacob Mercer, $134 on a $2,000 account. That's 6.7%. One night. Pretty good. Here is 10% while I was sleeping. Mr. Ethan Goodman. This is at 5:17 this morning. Here's another one. 10% today. Here's another one, up 500 since last week. But wait, there's more. See if there really was more. Up 9.2%. Guys, this is in a day. This is overnight. $1,300 in a day. You know, $428, $376, etc. So this is very real. It's very doable. That is reality. This happened. So to put this in comparison, since I have a real estate background, to put this into comparison, my one guy that made $1,300. Let me pull up my calculator. I suck at math, guys. $1,300 divided by 200. So to put this into perspective, that would have taken 6.5 single-family rentals in a month to produce what this very small investment produced overnight. One more time. It would take 6.5, 6.5 individual single-family rental properties in a month, 30 days worth of rent, to equal what the bot did overnight. Not in a month, which is what I just quoted you on the real estate side, overnight. Okay? So if you look at Doomslayer Forever, what's what's the random price of a house over where you live? Is the EA updated to fit market conditions? Yeah, man, we monitor it 24/7. That's one of the other things I wanted to maybe point out is with our EA, like we manage it. So you don't have it like uploaded on your computer. Your account that you control, that you keep your money on, is going to copy trade what our bot is doing, what our EA is doing. Doomslayer or hashtag shorts plus wild dreams. What does a single family house cost over where you live? Single family, like a 2-bed, 1-bath. What does a single family house cost where you live? I'm just trying to make a point here. 100K. So it would take $650,000 to accomplish what this EA is doing in a day. Most people don't have $650,000, right? It would take 200 to 250. All right, let's look at that. Let's just say 200. It would take $1.3 million to accomplish in a month what our bot did in a day. Now, this guy, it's not like he has $100,000 in this bot. It's a significantly smaller account. So you just apples to apples. I'm just trying to make some comparisons for people, okay? And this is just the reality of it. For a townhome, New Jersey. Yeah, Jersey, man. I hear you. So, the whole idea when people say, man, it's too good to be true. It's a $7 trillion a day industry. And we have very good technology that we're just trying to make a very, 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 very like 0.000000000000001% of a day. Is that really too far-fetched? Make sense? Anybody have any questions? So the whole passive income made easy. These people, half of them were like, dude, this happened while I was sleeping. You're drooling on your pillow and you're making, these guys were at $400, $500, $1,300 overnight. And that's in a day. And that's going to compound and compound and compound. Cool. So passive income can be easy. Technology and the markets have allowed it, especially in the day and age that we live in, to become very, very, very lucrative. Yeah. Cool. Any other questions, guys? If not, I'm going to let you go. Appreciate it. Looks like there's, I don't know, 9, 10 people. New Jersey. I got the indices indicator. Love it, man. Love it. If you're not in the PAM or the bot yet, shoot me a message on the app. Let's talk about it. Let's see if it's a good fit for you. So those are the two opportunities. Those are the two pieces of a very big puzzle that I wanted to show you guys today. PAM account, a master trader will trade for you. You guys can split the profit. You never have to take a single trade in your life. Or a bot. Both of these things can be set up in a matter of maybe an hour, and you can make good money. People, I appreciate you guys. If you guys do have questions, we do have a app. I'll put it in here. You guys can join our community for free. It's not like Discord or anything like that. I've been looking at the gold and the indices for a couple months. Love it. Love it. One second. Let me pull up the right link for you guys. Join our community, guys. Ask questions. Get help. If you guys are struggling with anything, it's the best place to do it. Here we go. Paste. That's the link. There we go. Members.thekingdomcenter.biz. Perfect. Cool. So guys, check it out. I'll be back here, I think maybe later this week with another topic, another opportunity probably for you guys. So keep moving, keep the momentum going, and guys, we'll talk to you